Hi, my name is Jacob Masters. I've attended First Baptist Belton for somewhere around 14 years since I was 4. While being in youth and as an older member of our church, I have been heavily involved in worship teams throughout our church, whether it's in youth or it's the large praise team, and I've played the drums in that, and that's really been one highlight of my church career, is getting just to be involved in that and getting to lead others in worship, as worship has been a big part of my walk with Christ, and it's one thing that I just really love doing and is definitely one of the highlights of my week. Students, I guess if I had one thing to say to y'all as you're leaving, especially you younger students who are 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, get involved in the church and something you enjoy doing. I know the youth ministry has ministry teams which go from anything from worship to prayer and slides and rec, and just find something you enjoy doing and get involved in that. And I'd also say do the same thing outside of school in school to take what you're learning at church and be able to share it with others. I've had many role models in my time at the church. I can't really name one. To name a few, I'd have to say Matt Oberhelman, the associate, I don't know his job title, but he's the worship minister, along with Brad and Les, along with a man by the name of Wayne Delso. All three, Brad, Les, and Wayne, have just poured into my life while we're not at these youth events, and just on a weekly basis of Sunday school and small groups and Bible studies, and they've been a big part of pouring into that. And Matto is the one who really got me involved in worship teams in the church. I was already playing drums some in the youth ministry, and he was the one who approached me and was like, "Hey, I've heard you're a really good drummer. Would you want to come and play in the large praise team?" And he's really been just a big help in that. And so, yeah. My favorite Bible verse, I would have to say, is Ephesians 2, 1 through 10. I'm not going to read it all. It's 10 verses and we don't have really time. But it kind of walks through our faith and why we believe. And it starts off and it says, "And you were dead in the trespasses and sins in which you once walked, following the course of this world," and goes on to talk about how we were sinners. And then in verse 4 it says, "But God, being rich in mercy because of the great love which He loved us, even when we were dead in our trespasses, made us alive together with Christ." And I really think that's just super powerful. It goes on to say, "By grace you have been saved." And it's a good reminder that we did nothing to earn this, and that we can't do anything to earn it. I hope to keep learning and growing in how I lead worship, as I have feel called to go into worship ministry after college and throughout college. And so keep growing in both just leading in that, and I guess just continue to challenge myself in my walk, just like everyone else, and reading the Bible and just all the basic stuff. I would like to get plugged into a church where I go to college, and one thing that I've said in preparing to go off is that I would like to find a church that has a stronger worship ministry and get plugged in there, and get plugged into a college ministry as well, especially with the worship being that's what I really enjoy doing and possibly want to do as a career. And just finding that and finding somewhere that will be able to foster and help me grow in that, as well as my walk with Christ. I'd like to say thank you to you, the church congregation, just for your support, whether it's monetary or just with the physical, or with help in volunteering or whatever you may do. Because without y'all, we wouldn't be able to do some of the stuff. I wouldn't have been able to go to events such as Super Summers as easily as since I've been to youth camps on those years as well. We earned scholarships for that and made it a little easier financially to get to attend those events, and just for being faithful to helping us grow in our walks with Christ as seniors and throughout our time in the church.